Alright, finally we got it working. We had a giant update on Baldur's Gate 3 here, and then we had some resolution issues, so seems like the stream just isn't wanting to work with me today, but we're finally here. We're back with some more Baldur's Gate 3, doing our Dark Urge playthrough here. Let's see. All of our audio settings look pretty good. I think we last left off on doing a little bit of a battle here in the swamp. And I think we have to go confront Kaga and take her out. But yeah, the Dark Urge is ready to pretty much annihilate everyone here. I think after that we can probably get with Minthara, see if we're going to be assaulting the Goblin Camp. Or not the Goblin Camp, the Druid Grove. So let's go ahead and head over there. Astarion and Lae'zel look ready. And Weiss, our lovely Dark Urge here, is probably about to punch some people to death.
The place reeks. Probably full of blood.
We're not even in the swamp anymore, Shadowheart.
Probably.
Go ahead and turn the dialogue down just a little bit. They seem to be talking louder than the music. User... Is there even a dialogue option? Oh, chatter volume? Yeah, there we go. I'll go down to 80. Let's see if Aaron has anything to trade with us.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember.
You're not the only one in need. I don't think the Dark Urge really cares if he's the only one in need. He just wants everything. Well, we'll throw him all this armor we have, because I don't think we're going to need hide armor. I've never really quite understood the purpose of hide armor in D&D, because it's just worse than every other medium armor you could possibly have. I guess it's just if you really want to have that barbarian look, but at that point, you're better off just, you know, using your unarmored defense. The Oak Father's Embrace. This is a terrible legendary item. Undead creatures that hit the wearer receive 1d6 radiant damage, but beasts that hit the wearer deal an additional 1d6 radiant damage. So it's like, you go up against a lot of beasts in this game. Do you really want to be taking radiant damage every time you get hit by a beast-like creature? That's a no for me. But we'll get some fire arrows and roaring thunder arrows. Probably a scroll of Featherfall. We use Featherfall a lot. And we gotta get someone who's a wizard in our group. Gale's dead because I bit off his hand. So sadly we don't have a wizard with us. And very soon here we're not going to have a warlock or a barbarian because I don't think Will or Karlach are going to approve when we bring down the grove. However, I can try to take the idol Sylvanas here because I learned about a neat little trick, which I'm going to try to show you guys. So usually when you take this idol, we're going to quick save in case we do this wrong. As soon as you take the idol, the druids start to attack everyone. But if you get ready to fast travel, like right before you take it, so you want to get a little bit of distance, you got to go to camp. You just click on it here. I think there's a way to minimize the map here. Or no, there's a camp button right here. That's what it was. Okay, so there's a go to camp button here. You just click on the idol, and as soon as he grabs it, you have to teleport to camp. Bit of a glitch. If I did it fast enough, then they shouldn't be attacking everyone. So then we just wait here for a second. Make sure everything's cool. And then we go back. Yeah, and now we have the idol Sylvanas. It's like, I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to do this quest, because I've never found a way to take it without the druids murdering everyone. But hey, if it works, it works. So we're gonna go with it. And this gives us a ring of protection. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's dead. Oops. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know if we even have access to their hideout yet. We gotta talk to Donnie here, and maybe he'll give us access.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Okay, he is not going to give us access. But didn't we say... No, we scared the kid off. Yeah, that's why we don't have access. So, we might need to shapeshift to get in there. I bet you a cat could get in there. Oh wait, no, this is shapeshifting to a different race. I need a druid to get in there.
Someone there?
We can probably respec one of them into a druid. We can just turn Shadowheart into one.
No,
I think that's what we'll do.
Have to keep pushing.
Alright, Withers.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally?
Or
Or
mayhaps
a
a resurrection instead.
As thou desire.
I think I should cosplay as Withers one day. Although I feel like his golden headpiece would be a bit complicated. So we'll probably just do guidance, of course, because that's an amazing cantrip. And probably we're not going to do produce flame because she already has firebolt as her half high elf cantrip. So maybe Thorn Whip wouldn't be a bad one. We'll go with Thorn Whip. We're just going to push her wisdom as high as we can go, so up to 16. Probably go with 14 dex and 16 con. And we'll just give her 10 in charisma and 10 in strength. Survival and perception are pretty good, so we'll go with those. And now Shadowheart is a druid. Good morning, Octa Oxygen. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. We're just leveling up Shadowheart into a druid here because we needed the ability to turn into a cat. So let's go with Circle of the Moon. That'd be fun, I think. Do this a wild shaping with Shadowheart here. I'm not going to worry about preparing spells now. We're just going to get her leveled all the way up and then figure out what spells we're going to prepare. Oh, you're feeling sick? Man, it feels like everyone's been getting sick lately. I think Polypo's sick too. I hope you're alright. And that gets better for you soon. Or unless, are you just saying sick like the fact that it's awesome that we're leveling up Shadowheart? I guess that could be taken both ways. Let's just go with probably ASI and just push her wisdom to 18. I don't think we really want any special feats with her. We could maybe get not Ritual Caster. Which one is it? Warcaster, that's what I'm thinking. Gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell. You could also use a reaction to cast Shock and Grasp at a target moving out of melee range. I actually might want this because druids have to maintain concentration so much that I'm going to take that over ASI actually. Got sick on Wednesday, it might be getting worse. Man, that sucks. I don't know what's going on. It's been some sickness going around for a lot of people, so I hope you feel better, man. Let's go with Hold Person and Moonbeam. And maybe even lesser restoration. We'll do healing word. I don't know if anyone in our group has long strider, so I'm going to take that just in case we don't. We can always just change it later since we can prepare our spells. Or no, it was on Tuesday. Regardless, whenever it happened, I do hope you get better soon. I don't mind. I get to sleep. That's a good way of looking at it. And that's pretty much all I ever feel like doing too when I
Can't afford to stay.
when I need some when I'm sick, I just need to sleep.
A long way to go still.
Okay, so yeah, Astarion already has long strider because we put 2 levels of ranger into him. So we'll pick something else for Shadowheart here. Probably Spike Growth. That's a pretty good one. And I'm not too fancy for all these other level 1 spells here. So I think we'll stick with that. Alright, so now we're going to test to see if Shadowheart can shapeshift into a cat. And then we can get through there probably. Hate my phone currently. It's not one to actually stream this for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's probably just because if you're using the Twitch app, I think we've discussed this with Polly a few times, but the Twitch app is just terrible. So I don't know if you're on like a HTML browser or using the app, but regardless, Twitch can be picky like that. The one downside, though, about going to a druid is I don't think we have aid as a spell. Yeah, and I like aid a lot. We might just have to make someone else a cleric. But for now, we'll live without it. See if Shadowheart can miss every freaking hit if she tries to. Well, that's just if you're using Firebolt, I think, because it's based off her intelligence. So yeah, her hit rate with that is awful. Or using Sacred Flame, it just never seems to hit. So I'm not sure if this will work. I think it should. We gotta go around this way, I think. Using apps, should I switch to the website maybe? It's possible that might be better. I know some people have issues with the app. We haven't even perceived this opening here, so I think we're just locked out. Oh wait, no, there it is. Perfect, that worked. The bird also came in here with us. Let's see if the kids get mad that we came in here uninvited.
Sylvie needs to practice. Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here.
The lighting
And I
seems
hear
better in this area. That
you
might be
have a
part of this
problem.
patch.
A few things are missing from your pack. Is that right?
Yeah, your bratty kids took it
Maybe
from
we
me.
can do something about this. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
Let's see. We'll just cut straight to business. Thought you might need help with
I
something.
do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. The bastards that killed Arabella. She was a precious little thing. Like a sister to me.
Oh.
I want to steal
If
that
only
big,
we could have stopped
shiny
Arabella
idol
from
they're all
dying.
chanting at.
Did you rescue the owlbear? Yes, we actually did rescue the owlbear. I did not murder him, even as the Dark Urge. It's just too hard for me to kill the baby owlbear. And I didn't kill Scratch either. Oh, I can actually get mad that the fact I'm a druid now, so I can say that big shiny idol is part of a sacred ritual. Don't you have any respect? I've never played as a druid, so I never knew that was a line you could use. I'll just say I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
The idol's all yours.
Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram, before I get emotional.
There we go. Now we got a ring of protection. So someone will benefit from having 1 extra AC. And I'm probably honestly going to give it to Weiss because his armor still is pretty bad. So we're not really throwing anything, even though we have Tavern Brawler. So let's just go ahead and put it on me, and we'll give someone else the throwing ring. Lae'zel could probably use it. She can throw a few javelins. Alright, and now sadly, I think we have to waste another wild shape charge just to get out of here.
What do we have here? I don't think I'll fit through there.
Yeah. So, we won't be doing any wild shaping until our next long rest, since we're already out of charges.
Die for you.
I think Weiss is ready to kill, because he seemed pretty angry there.
Mine never quiet.
But let's give any javelins we have to Lae'zel real quick. And probably spears, too.
Best be on my way.
Now, am I still proficient with the spear? Yes, but I can't use this heavy crossbow. Apparently, I'm not proficient with, like, any ranged weapons. It's probably just light crossbows. I think that's all we got.
Nothing hurts anymore.
I suppose we can give the light crossbow to Shadowheart.
No time to dally.
Oh wait, she's not even proficient with that. What is she proficient in? Goliaths, halberds, pikes, and scimitars. Clubs, daggers, javelins, maces, quarterstaffs, sickles, and spears. So, Circle of the Moon Druids get no ranged options at all. So we're just basically stuck with Thorn Whip if we want to do some long distance attack. So yeah, that's something. We won't have to really worry about shooting arrows. I might be able to watch this tonight. My phone still won't allow me to play this consistently. I don't know if it's my service, lack of Wi-Fi, my phone, or the app, but it's driving me fucking nuts. It's no problem. I understand, yeah. I'm hoping that it's not the stream itself that's an issue. It looks like it's running kind of consistently on my end. There is a bit of a bitrate problem, though. So it might have something to do with that. Let me just take a look at my settings real quick. So it looks like it's a little choppy on my end, but it still looks watchable. So yeah, it might just be some data issue. But yeah, totally understand if you got some issues watching it. I'll get back in when I get home. Okay. Well, I mean, I definitely appreciate you trying and just stopping by. Hopefully it gets more stable for you, because honestly think it might just be an issue with the Twitch app, or just Twitch itself, because it can be not the most consistent platform for
Why are you
streaming.
here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove of the Shadow Druids?
What?
Uh-oh. I sense a fight coming. Ruh-roh! Okay, what a dramatic entrance for a bunch of rats.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need.
Okay, let me check real quick to make sure I don't have a download running. I don't. Okay.
Don't you? Go on, tell him.
Yeah, it might be also an issue with this new patch for its bit rate, because it does seem like it's a little choppy. Kaga's a Shadow Druid. She means to convert the circle.
A shadow druid? Korga, have you lost your mind?
You and Elsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
I mean, you all gonna die regardless.
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
You seem intent on forcing me to take your life. So be it.
Oh? Then come get it!
Astarion is very happy with that. Alright, let's try and do a sneak attack real quick here.
That won't work.
We missed, unfortunately, but we'll do a bit of an off-bound strike here. Okay, that moonbeam hurt a little bit. Well, she immediately lost concentration on it, at least. Now they're wild shaping on us, doing all their druidy magic. Sadly, Shadowheart can't do it, but we can do Moonbeam at least. We just got spellcasters everywhere. Alright, let's do a disarming strike on him. Oh, that was a sick critical. Woo! Lae'zel's angry. One down already. Man, Kaga's got 84 health. I don't remember her having so much health. But we're doing pretty good damage with Tavern Brawler here.
Another step forward.
Alright, we saved our ensnaring strike, thankfully, so Astarion is still mobile here. Let's do a sneak attack on Kaga. There we go. We need to get extra attack with Astarion though, because that'd be really helpful for us. He's only getting 1 attack per turn. Silver is dead. There goes the Wolfie. We can just move Moonbeam again, do more damage. Alright, well this might be overkill, but we're just gonna have we'll have Lae'zel go after Kaga here. We'll do Disarming Strike on her also. Try to avoid getting in the Moonbeam though, we'll go around this way. Ouch. I didn't think she would land both attacks of opportunity.
They're dying for me. All of them.
They're dying for me. All of them. And just 1 left, it looks like. Oh no, 2 left. I didn't see all of them over there. Ouch. We're getting really unlucky with our Moonbeam damage. Give me some high numbers here. 10's not bad.
Again.
Our Guardian's getting mad at us because we keep missing. At this point, she's like, I can't trust any of you guys to do any of this right. There we go. Final blow. So I think Wise forgot to equip his crossbow again. Yeah, we'll get that re-equipped here. Shadowheart, you can drop the Moonbeam now, before we get toasted in it. So we got a unique necklace from Kaga. Whenever the wearer is healed, their weapon becomes coated in magic and deals an additional 1d6 poison damage. I feel like that probably would be best on, probably on Lae'zel, because after she second wins, she'll be able to just add damage to her weapon. And anytime that Shadowheart heals her, we'll get a boost from that also.
To think Korga had turned to the ways of shadow. Her corruption ran so deep. Yet for her to die like this, under the Tree Father's gaze, perhaps it is justice. If only justice soothed my heart. A grove drenched in blood is no sanctuary at all.
I don't know, it's part of like the natural selection, you know? So let's go ahead and short rest real quick. Everyone's a little beat up. I think that we already got the rune from this guy. Yeah, we did. So we should have the Sorrow as a weapon. Yep.
One day I'll catch a break.
Alright, well now that we got rid of Kaga, I think it might be time to assault the Grove. It's getting to be that point, I think. Yeah, I think we've done just about most everything we can do around here. We haven't talked to Karlach yet. I guess we can do that real quick, and then we'll go after the Grove. So we gotta go to the Blighted Village here. And I think we gotta head north. Oh, what's going on in here?
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Hello, anybody in there?
Go away!
Of course we're opening the door.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
Doing it anyway. Shadowheart's like, oh my god, why?
What the hell are you doing?
You were making a lot of noise. I just wanted to join the fun.
Ruined. Smash! Oh, smash you!
Oops. Alright, let's do an ensnaring strike with a star in here. Hopefully we'll keep her in place. Yeah, she saved against it. But we can go ahead and dip our weapon in a candle if we have one. I think white should have some candles. No? Does anyone have candles? Ah, Shadowheart and Lae'zel are hoarding all of them. This will add some fire damage to our weapon. Oh, we can't do it because we already used our bonus action. But everyone else can at least. Alright, he's being held now. Let's wild shape real quick. I think that the bear is probably going to be the best one. Alright, Lae'zel's gonna go in for a critical on him. Let's just action surge and do it again. She is pretty angry now. We killed her bugbear lover. That is a... That's an interesting way to fall prone there. Okay. Oh my goodness, her model is freaking out. This is kind of horrifying to look at. There's some body morphia here. It seems like this fight's in the bag, though.
Try something else.
No choice but to keep going.
All right. That's another battle well done. Go ahead and hand the javelins here to Lae'zel.
Need to find a way forward.
What now?
Is our Raven even with us? What is our Raven doing? He's still way over here. Okay. The Raven is way behind. I guess we're just gonna fly around as a Raven for a little bit. Just see what the world has to offer. For a bird. Well, this is why you always got to make sure your familiars are with you. He was just really enjoying the company of the tiefling children. Just thought that the conversations with them were loving. Now we got to fly over the gate here. Oh, quoth the Raven. Edgar Allan Poe certainly didn't help this one. I can't even fast travel, unfortunately. I guess we could have fast traveled to the Raven. It's probably what I'll do when I hit the Goblin camp. Oh, there's Scratch. Have we not talked to Scratch yet? I thought we did. Well, it's a good thing I saw that, because I'd actually I would like to get Scratch in camp. Alright, well the Raven's finally back with us. Now, will Shadowheart be able to get down being a bear? Wow, I didn't expect the bear to climb down the vines.
The dog flashes its teeth in a snarl.
Oh yeah, Scratch hates us, that's why. Well, maybe someone else can talk to Scratch.
Alas, time for chat time.
Okay, so Lae'zel can talk to him.
Around his neck is a collar, etched with a deep, heartbroken whine. The dog bows his head. He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
Oh, Scratch is sniffing us. That's a good boy right there. Okay, so maybe he'll join the camp now.
Well, in it. These boots have seen everything.
Shadowheart the bear. Looks like we got the dagger here that we can pull out.
A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
So we can probably strength pull it. That's going to be the best for us since we have high strength. It does require 15. We might just break the dagger. Oh. Oops. Well, I'm not going to waste inspiration on it. It's just a dagger +1. It's going to snap in half.
You tug at the dagger until the blade snaps in two. The sharp end is still stuck inside the meat.
He's like, oh, this piece of crap. Must be a poorly made dagger if it snaps in two like that. So it probably wasn't even worth us using.
That's curious.
I love digging through dirt.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
So we could go into group hide here. Oh, but these hyenas are about to probably engage with us. But if we attack from a distance here, we can do a surprise round. He didn't seem to care much that he just got completely shot by an arrow.
I can't waste any more time.
Well, Weiss is still hidden at least.
Never wanted the easy path.
And so is Lae'zel.
With every breath, a purpose. Your pain, my pleasure.
Your pain, my pleasure. That's a great line. Alright, we're making short work of these hyenas.
A better position.
I don't think the Raven is going to be able to reach this one, but we'll give it a shot. Ah, just enough. Lae'zel's not the best archer, apparently. Shadowheart the Angry Bear. Alright, so now everyone's joining the fight. It's about to get nasty. And we got a newborn Knoll with us. Let's go ahead and dip our weapon in some poison here. I think Weiss might be able to hand us some. Wyvern Toxin. Alright, he did save against it, but we still have our weapon dipped, so we'll use that to our advantage. bird might die, but we're gonna use it as a distraction, I suppose. The familiar will be our noble sacrifice.
My path be true.
Alright, finally got a range strike with Lae'zel. She's been missing more than Shadowheart lately. Trying to kill my raven. The hyena is using some magic to detect me. I don't remember there being a visual effect for poison, so I wonder if that's new. Amongst the million changes this patch brought with the game, it seems. Not the bird! Yeah, I didn't think he would last very long.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Alright, Lae'zel has just enough movement probably to get over here. Unlucky miss. We'll go ahead and use Fairy Fire. Yes.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, this Null's trying to find me also. But I'm just too good to be seen. I'm surprised they're not attacking Lae'zel, considering she's got Fairy Fire on her.
Still breathing, despite everything.
There we go.
No wonder.
Didn't really even take much damage. We just lost our Raven, but we can just resummon them right away.
We will rip them from top to tail.
Let's do the spider this time, actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and loot all the gnolls for their hyena ears, because those make potions of speed, which are very useful. I'm not super big into alchemy in this game, but I'll take those any chance I get. I'm noticing this stream's still a little bit choppy, so I'm going to try and lower the video settings here maybe. Let's go ahead and just drop everything to high instead of ultra. And maybe that'll help us a little bit. But first we're going to stuff our sack with a bunch of half-eaten apples, pumpkins, carnival squash, and carrots. I guess we're preparing for a stew. And a cabbage, one single cabbage.
Pave my path with corpses, build my castle with bones.
Alright. That there is Karlach. But we're not going to talk to her just yet. I think we're going to bring Will with us when we first meet her. But first, there's a skeleton down here that we can actually loot. I think he's right there. And he gives us the Thieves' Ring, which makes the sleight of hand a lot easier. So we'll give that to Astarion.
Moving in.
Alright, now let's go ahead and we'll drop Shadowheart just briefly so we can talk with Will. I don't think she'll lose her bear form if we switch her out, but I suppose we will find out.
Gone gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself. Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I don't care much to talk to you about anything really, Will, because you'll be dead soon.
But there's no room for me. I like how you think.
Alright, so he might be joining us for a battle. So we'll at least give him some proper gear here. Surprisingly, he can use glaives. I think we're going to make him a strength-based warlock with charisma. So we'll just do a quick respecking with withers here.
I shall be here in thy cap, as thou do.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do one level in the fighter. So he's got proficiency in constitution saving throws, and he's got heavy armor. I think we're going to use defense for our fighting style. We'll give him 16 strength and 16 charisma. At least 14 in con. And we'll probably just give him 10 and 10 in dexterity. So hopefully we can get some heavy armor for him. Intimidation, we'll do perception for sure. Insight, history, athletics. I guess we'll do athletics. Perception and athletics. And we'll go back to Fiend Warlock. Of course, we're going to take Eldritch Blast. And probably, I don't ever use Blade Ward, so I'm thinking maybe we'll do either Bone Chill, Minor Illusion, or Mage Hand. I think we'll go with Minor Illusion. Of course, we're going to take Hex, and probably Arms of Adar. Alright, we're going to do Agonizing Blast and Devil's Sight. Probably Armor of Agathis. And we're not going to replace any spells. And let's go ahead and do Pact of the Tome, so we can get guidance and a few other cantrips here. And we'll take Invisibility, or not Invisibility, Darkness, since we got our Devil's Sight. Might want to replace one of these for something else. Let's go ahead and replace Armor of Agathis with Scorching Ray. Or should it, let's just replace Arms of Adar with Scorching Ray. That sounds better. Because we probably won't be... Necrotic damage is such an easily resisted damage type, so that's probably going to be our best option there. Now hopefully all that worked, because I noticed in the last patch... Yeah, thankfully it looks like all that went through, because in the last patch, it seems like leveling up Warlocks was really bugged. Every time you tried to replace a spell with another one, it wouldn't actually replace it. But that seems to be a problem that's been fixed. This is a pretty nice loadout for Will, I'd say. We just gotta get some heavy armor for him. We probably can buy some real quick in the Grove. But we'll give him the Sorrow. Now we can do Thorn Whip on an action and bonus action. Not sure if he's going to have any enchanted gear we can give him. We can give him what Shadowheart's wearing, but he won't be in our party that long to really utilize it. Yeah, so it looks like he's going to have a really basic loadout, which is alright. We really don't even need the crossbow because he's going to be using Eldritch Blast for all of his ranged attacks. So we'll just give that to Lae'zel for now. Just got to get all of our stuff organized here. Looks pretty good.
Never a dull moment.
Step quick.
Well, I need you to quit walking so we can get Longstrider on you. Will! You're a madman, quit walking!
Light on my feet.
Hello, Mr. Halfling Man. I have come to buy more things. Why is Manus all the way out here?
Need anything else?
Of course. But please, remember.
Ooh, chainmail +1. That would be good for Will. Thankfully, we can afford it, too. Alright, and maybe we'll find some dye to use for it too. Looks like Lae'zel's got plenty. Ocean blue, muddy red, green, light blue. Light blue looks really good up with her Yankee armor. We'll give that to her. But as for Will, I think the purple dye might look good with it, but I'm already using purple on Weiss, so... Let's do the muddy red for him. Yeah, that's a nice color for Will there.
Give up now.
How much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate. These frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of illicit slime.
Sure. But think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
Astarian's like, I don't give a damn about the stories. He's like, I smell like ass.
Never wanted the easy path.
The Blade of Frontiers, Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives.
Everyone wants to talk to Will now because he's never in the party.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
I bet you we can make some of those speed elixirs now. No, but we have elixirs of bloodlust, which are just as good, if not better. Oh, there's the speed potions. Let's give the elixir of bloodlust to Weiss. Seems pretty fitting for the Dark Urge.
Cut it out. It's worse than gnolls out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you?
A devil. The most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
One horn? Then you mean Karlach, Archdevil's bootlicker.
You know her, which means you know what the Fiend is capable of. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
This could be the work of a devil, but they collect souls through cunning, not carnage.
Where is this devil? It isn't like a devil to use their brawn instead of their brains. Now that she's softened you up, I'll finish you off.
Indeed.
The second option
She's a
seems interesting to
uniquely
me.
vicious case. All the more reason she must be stopped.
Let me help. I can hunt down this monster.
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
Very well. I will bring you her head.
May the just God guide you.
Should have gave us the sword before we promised to do it. If he claims it is so powerful, it would help in our quest with this vicious devil they're talking about.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Tell me, monster, what it's like to know, or what is it like to know you're about to die?
Touch me, and you'll regret it.
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
You're not supposed to have a rapier, Will. We gave you a glaive.
But it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Looks like you found your mark, Will. Let's send your devil back to the hells.
It's done, Karlach. By my living soul, you will forever burn.
You know, I could have used a friend. Pity that won't be you.
So normally I wouldn't attack Karlach, but seeing as we're the Dark Urge, yeah. Lae'zel apparently is not even involved in this conversation.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
The mighty devil with only 35 hit points.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
A faint, acrid smell clings to the corpse, like the memory of a storm.
Remove her head. We even have to like do a dice roll for that. We're just efficient head removers as the Dark Urge. Now that's a screenshot right there. I'm awfully sorry, Karlak, but the gods of the Dark Urge demand retribution.
The devil is fallen. Hells, I should be celebrating, making toasts, roaring in victory. But I can't get the tadpole's visions out of my mind. Tell me we were right to strike Karlak down.
Who cares? I wanted a good fight and she gave me one.
I care. Damn it all! I vowed to hunt vicious monsters, not join their ranks.
Well, you're in the wrong party then.
You should be drunk on the kill, not drowning us in crocodile tears.
Exactly, Lae'zel.
Right you are, Lae'zel. I've slayed myriad devils, each one a threat to Faerun. I've torn the horns from their heads without a second thought. Why should this time be any different? My prey has fallen. Hail the blade.
Yeah, whatever. Hail to me!
Well then, hail to our champion, and let there be no substitute for victory.
Yeah, I don't care about speaking to you more. Sorry, Will.
They should all be running.
We'll have him join this Paladin of Tears fight, though. Because, we do plan on taking their sword, but not in the way that they think. Let's talk with this trader first.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
Okay, I'm going to say the fourth option. I kind of want to. Sure, I'll take your supplies and everything else that you own. But yeah, we'll go ahead and just do this real quick to make sure we get everything we need. Oh, they fixed this in the patch. I see. So this does not work anymore. Well, I guess there's no more unlimited money anymore, sadly.
In tears.
Yeah, it used to be you could just farm money that way from stealing from merchants. But I got no issues playing the legit way. That's how I played through the game the first time.
Well.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, by the way, thank you to General Deadman for the follow earlier today. 5 hours ago, actually. That is much appreciated. Here's Karlak's head, just like you asked. On the floor.
Thank you. As promised, here is my blade. Blessed by Tyr. It's sacred. The most valuable thing I've ever held. I hope it serves you as well as it served me.
I plan on murdering people with it. Let's actually give it to, well, probably not on Will, because he's going to pretty much be concentrating on Hex all the time, but this should be pretty good for Lae'zel. Yeah, we could use Tyr's protection on someone. We'll just do it on ourselves. And we also need to use our Githyanki ability here. So we'll go ahead and max out everything and dexterity so we can just get proficiency in stealth.
Very well.
Tia be with you.
We can't say the fun option anymore.
Your actions saved many souls. Tear be with you.
Alright, well, I guess we're just going to have to attack them the old-fashioned way. Who would make the best first strike? Anders doesn't even have his sword anymore. So I don't know, I'm not even sure if a disarming strike would be useful against him. We'll do it on this lady here. A critical hit. Man, you made the wrong move giving us your sword, man. Let's see, we'll just do a sneak attack melee here. Alright, let's dip our weapon in this fire first. And a miss. Come on, Astarion. Let's see, we'll drink a potion of speed. We got a pretty decent amount of them now. I think I can afford that. Make this fight a little easier. Oh no, he's coming to punch me. He's just getting all the opportunity attacks. He's just killed himself, it looks like. A critical unarmed hit. Good hit, Will. I think our spider might just be able to get an attack in if we jump in the right spot. Yeah, and it missed. We're just missing left and right today. I can't quite reach her, so we'll just shoot our arrow at her. Use the shield spell. All right. We'll do another short rest for everyone.
To see what new horrors waiting for us.
Let's go ahead and switch out Will back to Shadowheart real quick. Now that we took care of Karlach. It looks like she did lose her bear form.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. A bit crowded. Wonderful.
But she should still have another wild shape charge, and we'll probably won't be doing much more until we long rest.
Moving ahead.
The trader might have some good stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, the rest of the stuff in the sack. And I guess we will loot Anders real quick, as he might have some gold on him. He's got Karlach's head. That's a great souvenir. We'll totally take that. Of course, we gotta grab the baguette on our way out. The most important item here. And we'll go ahead and unlock the fast travel point, which I think's down here somewhere. There we go. Spiced whalebone. Ooh, delicious. Alright, let's have Shadowheart blow this place up. There should be some boulder traps up ahead, right there. Let's get a starring in front.
A trap, just as I expected.
Traps. How considerate.
Starian's got that sleight of hand for days. Looks like our spider's still with us. Good. But no one else seems to want to jump up here. Does Shadowheart not have the strength to make this jump? She does. Just barely, though.
Who the hell's... Get over here and help! If we don't deal with them,
throwing
none
alchemist
of us
fire
are getting
everywhere.
out of here alive.
Let's see. One of us is getting out of here richer. I don't fight for free. DC of 5. He's like, there's gnolls everywhere, so fine.
Money's useless to dead men. There. You are fairly bought and paid for. Let's take them.
Have to keep going. That might be worth a look.
Alright, this is a rather big battle from what I remember. Oh, we took big damage right away. This guy's almost nearly dead already. He's only got 1 HP left. So, what does Soul Numb to do? Let's see. Can't take bonus actions or reactions. Alright. Well, he's nearly dead anyways, so it's not going to do much for us. Or it's not going to really impact us that much, I mean. Let's go Brace with Astarion. Maybe do an Ensnaring Strike. And we missed! Astarion, just not wanting to hit the mark today, sadly. Let's pick up all these Alchemist Fires. Alright, let's see what we can do here and maybe make this go a little easier for us. There is a scroll of haste, so we can haste Lae'zel. I think we'll go ahead and do that. We just have to not break concentration.
Take the leader down! We'll try to hold the rest back!
Working on it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and wild shape right away. I think maybe we might do probably just bear again. It does have the most hit points. We have just not enough movement to get there, so we'll probably just roar. Okay, a lot of them got goated, so that's good. Ollie sadly burned alive, but we don't care so much. Lae'zel's gonna be hasted. Alright, Spider-Man, get in there. Suicidal spider charge. Let's go after the knoll that's up here. I don't think I have enough movement to reach, so maybe we'll actually just hit the hyena down here. A riposte. I'll take it. We lost our Tears protection already. We're on low ground, so let's see if we can get a little bit higher with some more elevation here.
Give me an edge.
Path is interrupted by what? The hyena? There we go, just got him. the spider! No! We lost Spider-Man. Okay, Lae'zel's getting beat up over here. That was a pretty weak second wind. But it did give us some poison on our weapon at least. Immune to weapon being dropped. That's an interesting condition. Let's just push him out of the way then. Man, we're getting some bad healing here when we really kind of need it.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, Lae'zel's down. Astarion can maybe throw a potion on her. That's gonna kind of heal everyone. It's not worth it. We'll just have to try and finish it without Lae'zel.
I won't give in.
He's got 2 HP left. He's almost dead. So we might be able to actually, we're going to get behind him and cunning action hide and then do a sneak attack.
Another day, another fight.
There's an illicit parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Alright, well, Lae'zel is really hurt, so we might just long rest right away once we're done looting all these people.
Wish I had a bag of...
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
I know, Astarion, it's just exhausting.
You deserve better. And so does his coin.
So we got another illicit parasite. So we can get Lae'zel to start getting them.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Shadhart has undergone a magical transformation. Okay, so apparently her brain needs to go back to human form before we do anything with her. Let's go ahead and just get Psionic Overload. Because we're definitely going half a lipid once we get to Act 3.
Time to press ahead.
Poor Ollie did not make it.
Thank the gods that's over. Wish you'd been with us when the beasts attacked on the road. Might have been more survivors. I don't suppose you saw any of my crew alive out there.
All I saw was blood and guts.
Damn it. I guess that's a no. Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
I'll stay friendly so long as you hand over all your goods.
Hold on now. You made short work of the beasts. And I reckon you'd make shorter of me and the boy.
The boy's
but we're
dead,
not plump little merchants you can boss around. We're Zahenterim.
Zahenterim agents guarding a single chest. Curious.
If there are valuable goods on the move, the Black Company's always involved. We're the grease that keeps the wheels of commerce turning. And we don't take kindly to people who meddle in our business. This is the point when a clever lad like you accepts my gratitude and walks away.
No, this is the point where I stop asking and start cutting. Barely got it.
Fine. No need for more violence. I'll tell my associates everything was lost in the ambush. The chest's all yours. Damn thing's sealed tighter than a duke's purse strings. So there's no point in trying to open it. And no hard feelings, you hear? I'd have done the same if I were you. Business at the end of a blade is still business. Ruthless bastard like you could make a name for yourself in the Zahenterim. Make sure to drop by our hideout. Passphrase at the door is, Little Serpent, Long Shadow. I'll tell my associates to expect you.
I like his accent. He's got a really good accent. So we're just going to take the strong box instead of unlocking it. I think we'll send Karlach's head to camp. We'll make it a nice decoration later.
Open up.
Should be able to make a few more potions of speed here. Yep. So let's go ahead and long rest here so everyone can start feeling better.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Hey, Mizora.
Well, buddy. I thought it was time I dropped by the doghouse.
Mizora.
The one and only. You haven't introduced me to your friends. Where are your manners?
Well, well, aren't you a luscious thing? Goddamn devil, get out of my camp.
Now? Oh, but I'm just getting comfy. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. Your warlock friend is my puppy. And he's been a very good boy. I say fetch, and he'll fetch. I say kill a fugitive tiefling, and... well, I don't need to tell you.
You said devils only. She was a tiefling, not a monster.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Always getting them with the clauses.
Buttercup. Karlach had no heart. You did the world a favor. More to the point, you obeyed.
Damn it all, Will. Why didn't you tell me about her?
It's the blade of frontiers. Devil's plaything just doesn't have the same ring. Speaking of...
Yeah, now Will's gonna get some sick threads.
always a pleasure. Shame that tadpole's gone and pissed on your party. But I'll be damned if it goes pissing on mine. I've got some errands to do. But don't you fret much, pup. I'll be back in 3 shakes of your tail. Keep an eye on him, will you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still
She's so
stands.
sassy.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta! Alright, well we got the Infernal Robe. Which is definitely going to Weiss right away. We're gonna throw a purple dye on that. Yes, that looks pretty good, I'd say. Then we can cast Fire Shield as a bonus action. That's pretty nice. And we're starting to get pretty decent AC for a monk. Alright. Oh, well, I have Lae'zel take that back there. Bet you Will's got something to say, so let's go ahead and speak to him.
Damn it all. What have I done? I'd be hunting devils and demons, Mizora said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not.
Oh, he's gonna cry. Am I writing on a notebook or something? What is going on here?
Not this.
The awkward silence.
Not Zariel's victims, not innocent
Hold on,
tieflings.
Will. Let me just take down some notes real
Karlach
quick.
showed us the truth, and I refuse to see it.
Someone's writing on something. The noise is what's bothering me. What did you expect? She's a devil, hardly the paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. Or so I thought. Until Karlach. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be some loophole in the contract that
It
lets
could
you
well
out.
be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms
We can.
together.
I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Oh, so it's Volo that was writing over here.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
I fought one of them.
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
My mind flare planted one of their larvae in my brain.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
If only your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now.
I know, it's a crazy weird thing, huh?
Infected by a mind flayer?
Preposterous!
Ridiculous!
Oh.
Isn't it?
Isn't it? Examine me, find out for yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
All right, this way, my good lad. Looks like I have blood pouring out of my ears. It's just all over my face.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods!
Quit the shouting. Can you help?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
The Blazer of Benevolence. Fancy looking armor. Well, let's see if Shadowheart has anything to say.
May the darkness protect you.
Nothing new, it seems. We still got our blood ritual circle over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw in a bunch of food items here so we can get ready to settle down for the evening. Oh, it's our dream visitor.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped the fey magic of the hag might be enough to remove your tadpole. But it wasn't.
Yeah, now I have a strange eye.
You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Auntie Ethel mentioned there was Netherese magic involved.
The hag did not deceive you on this front. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal.
Would have been nice if you told me that earlier.
Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that you only lost an eye. You could have lost much more. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
How do I destroy the source of the tadpole's magic?
I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than a lithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
My mind tells me to do foul things. Are you sure your protection is working?
I protect you from becoming a mind flayer. I cannot protect you from yourself. But I know what it is like to be burdened by forces outside of your control. We are alike, you and I. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it.
You seek of lies spewing out of your mouth.
For a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
Tell me where I can find you.
No. It isn't safe. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. Follow the cultists' trail. They will lead you to their masters. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
If you say so, Dream Lady.
Scratch! So called because you like to scratch behind the ear?
Aw, Shadowheart interacts with Scratch. That's cute. Let's see. How many of these do we have? The Elixirs of Hill Giant Strength. It looks like we got 5 of them across everyone.
My faith will guide me.
I'm not sure I want to drink another Elixir of Bloodlust just yet. But what we can do is maybe turn Will into a cleric for aid.
Swift as my feet can
carry. Nah, I think we can just survive without aid for now. Or we'll just make Shadowheart a cleric again, I think.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap. I'll take this way.
Fate, dost thou require a new as the...
Alright, so let's bring Shadowheart back into the war domain. We'll do guidance, resistance, and probably light. Oh, I didn't realize my charisma was so high. I was wondering why I had no ability points. Because I wanted to make our constitution at 16, so that should be good right there. 12 strength, 14 dex, 16 con, 16 wisdom, 8 intelligence, and 8 charisma. 2 dump stats, but that's alright. We're min-maxing over here. We'll do persuasion and history. I don't think we ever use medicine for anything, really. And we'll go back for a Warcaster again. And we'll get Blade Ward. Let's see. What would be our other spells we want? We already have Spiritual Weapon, so we probably don't need that many level 2 spells here. I think we'll go for Sanctuary. And now Shadowheart should be able to use a heavy crossbow again. We're also getting stacked with spells here. That looks like a cleric spell list if I ever seen one. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Hey, buddy. Let's pet him. Everyone likes pets to Scratch. Even the Dark Urge.
Master. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Oh, he's such a cutie. Let's talk to Volo, see what he's got going on.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Has your research turned up anything that might help with this parasite problem? Right this way, my good lad.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
No, I only have one good eye left. Let's see. This parasite is unusual. I have it on good authority that extraction is currently impossible.
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
No, I only have one good eye left. So you don't really even get the option when you have the Hag's Eye.
As you wish, my friend. When the transformation occurs, I can only hope you are far away from me.
And he sprints away super quick because he is terrified of us.
Have I been this way before?
Alrighty, so let's have Astarion summon the spider real quick. And we'll give Long Strider to everyone.
Assume nothing.
Let's get Lae'zel's buffs going.
What's next, I wonder?
We'll get 8 on everyone, and that should be all the buffs we need for the beginning of the day. So I think we're going to head towards the northwest to find the Githyanki camp. That's Joaquin's Rest, but we're probably going to avoid that for now. We did get the waypoint discovered.
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
Damn thing could blot out the sun.
Yeah, there's a dragon.
Time without seeing one, and then.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham.
Dragon Rider is making me think of Fourth Wing over here. I might have been concerned had I slightest idea of who they are. Whatever you just called me, I don't like the sound of it. Watch your tongue.
Got more important things to watch than my harassing tongue. Look. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want,
Girl,
but it can't
I don't
be
like
good.
the fact that you insulted me, so I guess you gotta die. Sorry. We'll make it quiet so the Githyanki don't hear us. Actually, let's see if we can just blast her off the ledge here. She survived the the Roaring Thunder save. Let's see, we'll just do some melee strikes here. She doesn't have that much health.
Drop your weapons!
Whoops, that's weird. We were in the middle of combat.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Wonder how the game's gonna handle this. Considering we were in the middle of a strike.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question.
Oh, the Githyanki are so cool!
Find the weapon.
I love the
Our
Githyanki
queen
race.
watches us. Fail her at your peril.
Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
No, I'm in the middle of hitting you.
At the ready.
Come back! I'm in the middle of hitting you. Later, not later. Oh, she's gonna disappear on me. Yep, couldn't finish the job. Ah, you survived this time. Now Lae'zel got damaged for no reason. Alright, so...
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
No one's moving. I think the game just froze a little bit here, so let's go ahead and do a save real quick. And hopefully that once we reload, it'll be fine. Alright, looks like we can move again. So instead of walking down there and having them fight us head on, we're going to go ahead and destroy these ladders so they can't get up to us without using the Misty Step or taking a long way around. Let's make sure the spider's also hidden. Okay, so everyone's hidden. Alright, and now that we're all up here hiding, we're going to go ahead and do a first strike here.
I expect you to fall on your side.
Alright, they're all surprised. I think I might have some javelins. No, I gave them all to Lae'zel. Lae'zel, I request a javelin, please. Thank you. That's one dead, just from a couple javelin throws there. Starting to get a sneak attack here, if I can get close enough. Let's get him a little closer right here. Disadvantage. It must just be from how far I am. But we can't get him closer.
Element of surprise.
Right down here, Astarion, and then we'll go ahead and put down a candle and light that. Still having disadvantage. Alright, just close enough finally. Let's have Shadowheart go in with Bless for these guys here. Nice guiding bolt. We're getting every single hit, which is very lucky for us. We'll do a spiritual weapon. This is a preemptive strike they were definitely not prepared for. Now I know a scroll of Featherfall we have somewhere, or at least a potion of Featherfall, and we'll have Lae'zel drink the potion. And that's going to give us 10 turns of Featherfall. I think we'll just, that's all she'll do for right now. Astarion, we're going to have him dash back up here to get some distance from them. It's weird we haven't had any combat music start yet, considering that everyone's in combat. I guess it's just because we're so far away. And we got Fire Shield on us. A critical hit with our spiritual weapon, wow. Okay, Lae'zel's already down, and now she's dead. That is terrifying. Okay, well, goodbye Lae'zel, I guess. They really were mad that their own kind was attacking them, I guess. Whew, hopefully this doesn't go sour for us. Let's see. What would be a good attack for her? I think we might want to have her drop her sword and just pick it up. Yes, and then we're going to grab that right away. And we might be able to push her off. Ah, we failed it. Oh well. At least she's unarmed now. Okay, they are very far away, so our spiritual weapon will probably never catch up, but we'll try anyways. Even with her punches, she does pretty good damage. I think they made this fight harder. I'm taking huge damage. I had the Arrow of Ilmater on me. I just wasted a spell slot. Oops. Alright, well what can we do right here? I can command him to drop his weapon, or I'm just gonna have him flee probably. Or approach us. Yeah, we'll have him approach. He saved it. Alright. We may just have to long rest immediately after this fight. Sadly, we can't heal ourselves at all right now. So we're just gonna have to try and out-damage her. Man, critical hit of Astarion, and Astarion's down now. We may not survive, but goodness, we're gonna try. Some mean Yankees over here, and she went invisible, my goodness. I think we just have Shadowheart left with 1 HP. I think we lost. Yep. I don't see us recovering from this. Let's go ahead and load the save. Man, that was rough. Alright, well, I'm going to try one more time, and then if we fail horribly again, then we might just end the stream there. But I think we had a good process going. We just have to kill him a little quicker. Maybe take some potions of speed. Alright, let's see if we can have Lae'zel drink a potion of speed real quick. We'll hand one of those to her.
I am fury. I am death.
Just do all the javelin throws that we can. First, let's have Shadowheart bless us.
Taking position.
Okay, action surge, and we'll throw one more javelin. Solid hits, okay. We forgot to get rid of the ladders, so hopefully that won't be a big problem for us. Actually, let's back her up just a little bit, like right here. Okay, and we can try to command two of them to drop their weapons if we can reach. We'll go right here. And I think we'll have Astarion go invisible and pick up the weapons once we do it. So let's make sure he's got his invisibility potion ready.
Keeping my head down.
Alright, Astarion, you're going to slowly make your way down there, and we're going to go invisible and then grab them as soon as they drop them, if they do. And again, the combat music isn't playing. It's bizarre. They only have a 35% to drop. I'm not even sure if it's worth casting on him. So maybe we just do it on her. Yeah, she saved it anyways. So we'll go for that spiritual weapon again.
Let's have some fun.
Time for bitter business the light would fear to shine on.
Let's see. Give him a Serpent Fang Toxin.
Time to kill.
Then I just coded my rapier, which I was trying to do the bow, but I guess we'll just go in for we'll go in for this instead. Okay, so we're doing a much more frontal approach. I'm not sure how well this is going to pay off for us. I don't know if I can throw javelins this far. Oh yeah, we can still reach her from here. So, let's see. Let's drink an elixir of bloodlust. And then throw the javelin. Alright, she's down. We didn't get the kill for that though, so I guess we have to be in combat for it to count.
What path lies before me?
She keeps saving from the Serpent Fang toxin, just getting super lucky. Oh my goodness, it's a critical hit. And we're down. Their damage output is insane. They just shred through our defenses. Saved again. Okay, we got an Arrowville modder on us again, so we can't pick Weiss up just yet. We can do Sanctuary on him. There's just 3 left. One of them is nearly dead. Let's see if we can just finish her off with a ranged attack. Alright, so just 2 left now. One's at half health. And he's up here with Lae'zel. So I think we'll dash up to him with Astarion's Cunning action. And then we're going to do a sneak attack. Oh, we can't sneak attack. We'll just do Piercing Strike. Weakening Strike, actually. Get on up there, Astarion. They got really good saving throws, that's for sure. That was a weird spot to Misty Step to. Let's just push him off. There he goes. Oh, 30 damage from up there. Let's do a disarming ranged attack. Not enough movement. Okay. Well, we got one more javelin to throw. And that will reach at least. Missed, but did it hit him? Did like 10 falling damage because it landed near him, I think. There's very peaceful music in the middle of combat. It's fun to listen to. This is just the music that plays in the Dark Urge's mind, because it's just, to him, this is just like a morning routine, you know? Alright, then we'll do a cunning action hide and sneak attack. Shadowheart, get that healing word in, now that that's Arrowville modder's gone. I think we got it this time. This will probably miss, but we're going to try anyways. Oh man, we managed to get him.
Nothing will stand in my way.
There we go.
Your skull trembles, your parasite wriggles. Lae'zel sees your memories of your confrontation with Kithrak Voss.
Voss? Justil Kithrak, Knight Supreme. An honorable warrior, Vlaakith's finest. He'd have led us right to the crash. Instead, he watches from the skies like a falcon, and we are his prey. Skvar, an unexpected complication. I am vexed. And more so, impressed. A lesser man would be adorning the road as a shredded corpse. Yet your head remains firmly atop your shoulders.
Aren't you upset that I killed your fellow Gith?
Why should I mourn a Sarth who failed Justil Kithrak's orders? I do not honor mediocrity. Now, to the point. The creche is not far from where you met Voss. We must go there immediately. Unless, of course, you'd rather sprout waxy tendrils where there were no tendrils before.
And if Kithrak Voss finds us before
Keep me
then?
at your side, and I will invoke protocol. It is my people's duty to aid infected Githyanki. It is I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. Perhaps. Whatever this voice, whom...
Alrighty, well, I think we're definitely due for a short rest, because everyone's really beat up.
Around. Let's go hurt someone.
Somehow I still have Tears protection on after all that. I kind of thought I would have lost concentration at some point. But we'll go ahead and loot everyone later, I suppose. I think I'm going to go ahead and end things here, since it is a little bit after 8 o'clock. Not sure why I had so much issues with the stream being a bit choppy today. It might be some settings in Baldur's Gate that I have to adjust, or it could be related to Twitch. But we'll go ahead and see if we can get that fixed before we stream it next time. But thanks so much for everyone that stopped by. I hope you all have an incredible evening. Take care, and I will see you all tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great rest of your evening.